walking at Daniel Preserve at Spanish Creek, and this is outside of Alva, and it's a very, let's see, how would I describe this? Unpopulated trail for one, and then the hogs have been back here digging up this trail. So it's a little bit treacherous. We have our walking poles, and I think I'm glad we do, especially since I'm looking at the camera. But I'm going to turn it around so you can see the trees because it's really pretty in here. Before I show you the trees, this is what I'm talking about with all that sand that gets turned up from the hogs back in here. It doesn't look super fresh, but they definitely have been in here. And what that does is it just makes it really uneven footing to walk on. But here's the trees. The sun has disappeared again, so we've got this heavy cloud cover, but these trees are just really neat with all the other growth hanging off of them. And on a hot day, this provides some nice shade. We just came upon this sign, so this is nice. They put this on the trail where you now get to the loop. So you can see here, this is where we are. You choose one way or the other, but it just goes around in a loop. The yellow trail that we're on is a 2-point, I think it's just 2-point. Yeah, it's a 2-mile trail. Some more of these trees that just branch out in every direction. I believe they're very old. It's like an old growth woods through here. The surface you walk on is extremely sandy. It looks like they had some equipment out here, and that has really turned up this sand and made it kind of fluffy, which is kind of difficult to walk on. So that has to be a consideration before you come out here. But it is a pretty place to walk. This tree is pretty amazing. I would say this one's probably very, very old. Looks like a great climbing tree for kids. There's several bodies of water through here. This one is more like a pond. The others are more like maybe canals that used to be for irrigation or for a ranch here before it turned into a preserve. I'm not sure which, but it's pretty. I'm out of breath from walking through all that sand. But it is a pretty day to be doing this. You can hear the wind blowing through the palms, and it's just pleasant. This is the parking area for Daniel Preserve, and it's just a little grassy section here, and then you can go through that single gate to get in. There is a little kiosk that has a map on it. Here is the information about this little park, and there are no dogs allowed in this one. That'll do it for our hike here. It was a good workout, mostly because the path was a lot of thick, deep sand. Mostly, I guess the hogs have really churned it up, and also they've had work vehicles back there. So that made it a real workout, like more than I was expecting. But I wouldn't say, this is a destination or a place like that, but just somewhere to walk different. It certainly fits the bill for that, and 2 miles is pretty doable. So hope you enjoyed it.